Hello! Stripping radiators today. We recently made a video trying to work with Nitromors on some timber inside the house, and the results were not so great, let's say. So I thought, why don't I compare different products and what we can do? So in this video we have Nitromors. We have what Amazon proposes as one of the best options, which is the TX10. Then we have a relatively new product which is called Peel Tec. It's a spray and heat sources like a flame and a heat gun. Now inside the house we're using Nitromors, or in general we need to use chemicals, because we know for a certainty that all the paints inside the house have lead, and lead fumes are not so great. But anyway, I'm going to test these as well. Let's see what we will get. First of all, let's start with the heating ones, because I'm pretty sure they won't work. I mean, this is a radiator after all, and theoretically the paint that was used to paint this is resistant to heat, right? But I'm going to test it anyways. Before I do that, I have these filters that are not just for dust, but also for organic and inorganic fumes. So I'm going to be using this. First up, the heat gun. Oh! Confirmed, it also works. However, I don't feel confident using flames, first of all because of fire hazards, but also because I might destroy the radiator joints. So I took some risk doing that, but I don't feel very comfortable continuing. What do you think? Is there any chance that this sort of heat would destroy the joints of the actual radiator? Let us know in the comments. Let's move on to the chemicals. Now I want to compare the 3 different products based on what the manufacturer says we should be doing, and then the exact same 3 products but also using cling film on top to stop evaporation. Let's see which one will perform better. We are 20 minutes later. Nitromors is doing alright. TX10 is not drying out at all, but also don't see any action. Peel Tec has not dried and it has blistered just fine. I think it's quite important to mention at this point that the temperature today is 12 degrees and there is no wind whatsoever. Oh, we have a squirrel! Look at the squirrel. How are you doing? Are you there for the nuts? Cute. Alrighty, 45 minutes later. Nitromors seems to have worked in most spaces. I need to remove it before it dries. TX10, it has started to blister, but it hasn't done much yet. Peel Tec, look at that. I like what Peel Tec has done. The first layer comes off. I don't see the second layer coming off. The first layer, by the way, I can just remove by scraping. So that didn't do much, did it? Can you see it? We're about 50 minutes later now. And I want to see what Peel Tec has done, because it looks quite impressive. Nope, it's just the first layer. Let's see. Oh! Okay, it's doing some, but it's not doing everything. Whatever it's done, it's done. That's the end of Nitromors. I'm not applying one more because it's not cost effective at all. We are about 2.5 hours after the first application of Peel Tec. I feel I need to remove this and see what's happening underneath. About 3 hours later, and I'm going to remove the TX10. Yeah, it's just scraping off the first layer. It has done nothing to the second layer. I'm going to apply another coat here, but leave this first original coat here to see if it will do anything. One hour later. It has been 6 hours since I applied this layer, the first one, and about 3 hours since I applied this one. It doesn't seem to dry, which is good. Yeah, it didn't do anything. No, it's not going to the bottom. Okay, let's see if one layer did anything, if it stays in for 6 hours. Same. Perhaps this will do something? No. I think we have a winner when using without cling film. Let's see tomorrow what happens with cling film. Next day, let's see. Ooh, nice. So to recap, the heat gun will work, but it's very slow and the fumes can be quite dangerous. The flame torch is way faster, but again the fumes are dangerous, and also you have fire, so that's another hazard to think of. And I'm not confident that the high heat would not hurt the joints. When it comes to not using cling film, Nitromors apparently makes no financial sense because we needed to use several layers and it did not remove everything. It dries out quite fast, so you need to replenish with more product on top of the previous one. It does work somehow, but you need several layers to achieve your results. TX10 didn't do the job, that's all I can say basically. It is working quite slowly. We even applied some extra layer here on this side. It didn't do anything. Peel Tec, I think we have a clear winner here, because with two different layers we removed everything, and actually it works pretty fast. If it's just one radiator you're looking at, I would definitely go with Peel Tec. You apply it, you wait for a few minutes, not hours, you peel it off, and then you're ready to move on. When it comes to using cling film, Nitromors worked pretty well. With just one layer it removed everything, and in a very nice way actually. This is a very clean job. So yes, when it comes to cling film, Nitromors really works. TX10, it did remove the first layer, or second layer perhaps, but didn't take everything off. Peel Tec, and using just one layer and cling film, it did some, but didn't do everything. So it all comes down to what should you choose? Well, if you have a lot of time, then definitely you use the Nitromors with cling film. When it comes to just having one radiator which is already on your wall, you don't need to remove it, you use Peel Tec with two applications and you're good to go. And then you need to factor the pricing, which varies on the product. Now let us know in the comments, what other products would you test on radiators? Anyway, we hope this video helped you choose what sort of product you will use on your projects. We know what we will be using. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. If we can do it, you can do it. See you at the next one.